At the time of Clark's journey, the main transportation mode was via rivers and waterways. And in fact, Lewis and Clark were sent west to try to find an all-water route to the Pacific Ocean. But by the time they got to the Pacific and headed back, all of their boats were pretty much made from the natural resources that they had been in. The idea of a bull boat is basically you take willow sticks and stitch them together with sinew, and then attach to that a buffalo hide. Now, the one that I'm kneeling next to this morning is much smaller than what you would have seen. The ones that Pryor actually made were about 7 feet in diameter, a much larger structure than this. If you look inside the boats, this doesn't look like the most comfortable thing on earth to sit in, and in fact they would have had skins and other things in there to help sort of soften their ride as it was down the Yellowstone River. So the other boat, watercraft that Clark and his party would have been using coming down the Yellowstone was the dugout canoe. The dugout canoe is made from the trunks of cottonwood trees, and they would have harvested the tree trunks and carved them en route. We have displays and actually replicas of the dugout canoes here on the property. And it's interesting to learn about the different ways that Clark and his party came down, and the fact that these two different crafts, both the dugout canoe and the bull boat, they learned how to make from the Native Americans that they met.